I'm not worried about this shit, bro. I got a whole life to live, man. I already gave back time on a 20, on the 75 ball, man. I did a dub and came back and got my shit on PCR. I'm supposed to not cop out.
You told where that woman lived at, where she worked at, like
nah, I've been saying that though, Wack. This ain't no see. Nobody want to listen to me because I ain't got no platform.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't can, so.
Wack 100 just leaked new info that will ruin Max B's life and career. Video by Poetic Flacco. Let's get into it.
Max B has been a free man for approximately 37 minutes, and the snitching allegations have already started, and they're heating up pretty badly. Now, the snitching allegations with Max B, you can say started before he got released, but from the day they announced Max B is home, we've been seeing an increase in discussion around his Max B snitching drama, and we're here to cover all of it, as well as pretty much break down what's truthful and what's not truthful.
Max, what they say? We outside. Let's get it mowed.
They thought it wouldn't happen. They lied. The devil's a lie.
Max B was
That nigga sound like his voice all the way fucking gone. What the fuck?
originally sentenced to 75 years in prison, but then got it reduced to 17. Now, a lot of people hear that and they automatically say, man, listen, man, anybody who gets a 75 years reduced to 17, you did some type of cooperation. The funny thing about all of this, because people are really arguing online whether or not Max B cooperated or whether or not he told, the funny part about this is even Max B don't really deny that he cooperated to get out. Max B said, man, I did enough time, man. If I told a little son, I told it, bro. Anybody who got a problem with me cooperating on things that people already know to get out, man, they some haters.
Have sex with my hot wife all around the world. It's nothing. I'm not worried about this shit, bro. I got a whole life to live, man. I already gave back time on a 20, on the 75 ball, man. I did a dub and came back and got my shit on PCR. I'm supposed to not cop out? So you telling me if they got a chance to come back right now and cop out, they wouldn't cop out? Come on, man. Because, you know, when you cop out, they make you do a statement version that ain't facts or whatever. That's part of the plea deal. That's why it's called a plea deal, man. But I had to do 20 years to do that. So keep that in mind. That ain't no shit. I was out in a year. I did that in a year. Nah, I had to let go through their process. Blue, went through the whole 3-4 denials, done up. I'm saying, then I found my shit and got relief. So if some niggas want you to ride with them, you know, Misery Love Company, not on my watch. I got shit to do, but we ain't doing that. I can't stay in here with these. I gotta come home and get rich.
Yeah. Max B ultimately got 75 years because he set the play together. This stripper knew Max B, really liked Max B, and wanted to impress Max B. And Max B, if you guys don't know, is a P. He's a pimp. He's part of the ism. So the chick told Max B, hey, I'm hanging out with these dudes. They got a lot of money. One of them even showed me a book bag filled with $50,000 cash. Max B done told her, link back up with them again. But when you link back up with them, I'm going to have my brother show up to the hotel room and rob him. The brother showed up, and when he showed up, one of the dudes reached for the gun. The brother ended up killing him. Now, Max B, the stripper, and his brother are all part of this murder conspiracy. So,
well, first off, he can't be no P if he out here having a steal. That's not no player P shit. Start there. Second off, that's some cold business, man. Like, niggas be willing to crash anybody up about some money. You already supposedly some ism, right? You already supposedly that. Got her doing whatever she doing, right? So she's at risk. You're going to add an extra layer of risk, and you not going to go take it. You're not going to run it. Well, you know what? I forget he's a famous rapper, so I take that back. But still, you putting both these people at risk, and I'm assuming, pretty sure he's a famous rapper at the time. So it's actually even more of a reason why at least don't send your brother. At least send like some young, like not some young nigga, but like not your brother, bro. Like, come on now.
Max B is saying, listen, man, all right, I got found guilty of 75 years. I did 20 years, well, 17
They washed them niggas. 75? Damn.
to be exact. My brother done filed 4 appeals. All 4 got denied. At this point, I don't think my brother is ever going to come out. So I might as well cop out, cooperate after 17 years and sign this statement and come out, right, and tell them folks exactly what happened. The brother is saying, well, that's snitching because I'm still trying to get out. So you doing this has ruined my chances. As you guys just heard Max B say, Max B said, man, he filed 4 appeals already, man. He ain't never coming out. All right, so I'm going to tell them folks what happened, own up to it, and then come out after 17 years. But when Max B came out, Wack 100 said, nah. Max B, you didn't just cooperate or cop out after the fact, which is already bad enough, right? Telling, right, even though it's 17 years, it don't matter. Telling and admitting to telling is bad enough. But you actually told before you got sentenced. You actually told during the investigation. During Max B's appeal of his sentence, his lawyer actually said, yo, Max B, which is Wingate, also argues that the court erroneously failed to find any mitigating factors. Specifically, he argues that his conduct was the result of circumstances unlikely to recur. So hence 75 years is too much. They continued, okay? Because he would have nothing more to do with Conway, which is the woman, he also argues that he cooperated with law enforcement authorities. He cooperated with law enforcement authorities by helping them locate Conway. So
2 things. For one, I do understand 75 years is a long time, never been in that situation. So yeah, and I never would put myself in that situation. But bro, if you put your brother on the lick, y'all get caught, you get 75 years. He keeps trying to get out, right? You trying to get out too. It's not up to you to make the decision like, oh yeah, bro, nah, you done tried enough. Like, it ain't happening. To me, that's still throwing your brother under the bus. We hear stories all the time about dudes getting out 30, 40 years later. Yeah, that shit sucks, and they get rewarded or whatever the situation is. So to throw your brother that you sent on that mission under the bus so you could get out because you gave up on him, he ain't even give up on himself yet. I can understand if he said, oh yeah, I'm tired of it and whoop-de-whoop. I'm like, go ahead, bro, get out there, live it up for us, whatever, that's cool. But he didn't even give up on himself yet. And you just made it impossible for him. That's snitching if you're in the streets.
At the time, the police, when they were doing their investigation, they figured out like what took place. So, well, not really like what took place, but they went to Max B. They told Max B, hey, bro, you're not in trouble. We're just trying to locate this woman. Because again, they was trying to find her because they know that she was with the men that night. Now, it was unclear why the police came to Max B, why they contacted Max B. Who knows? But they were trying to find a woman.
See, now that's silly. No, it's not unclear. They contacted him trying to find a woman because they know he has something to do with the woman. They just don't go asking random people like, hey, you seen her? Like, this ain't a movie. They contacted him asking where she was at because they know what's going on.
And the men were with that night because they believed that she was involved in their homicide and in their murder. So they came to Max B and asked Max B, and Max B provided them with her location, where she stays, places that she be at. Wack 100 is right now fighting the internet because he's like, hold on, bro. Hold on, man. This man admitted and confessed to cooperating and copping out and giving information to get out of jail 50 years early. Right, he gave information on the particular situation with the murder, knowing his brother is still trying to file appeals and still trying to get out. So that's bad enough. And he also gave information to help the police locate this woman during the investigation. And for some reason, because we like Max B, we're not calling him a snitch. He gets a pass. How is this fair? So Wack 100 actually came on DJ Academics, and they had an argument about this.
Been countered. I think we're hearing that Max B's as solid as they come. He did not cooperate, brother.
Max B, I sent you all the paperwork.
I'm watching a 1090 Jake thing. It said that he.
No, I don't care about 1090. 1090 is just a regular dude like everybody else. The documents, this is what you're looking for. Actually, here. Okay. Let me guide you directly to what you want to read.
Okay, give me a paperwork breakdown.
I sent you the paperwork. This is going to guide you right to where you want to read. This is one part where he's admitting that due to his cooperation, he should be given leniency. Here, that's
what page is
other
this?
part. That's Max B's paperwork.
Okay, yeah, but you sent me a document. What page is on it?
I don't look at it. It'll tell you that. You have all the documents. You even have the appeal. There's another part where you'll see Max B told the detectives where the girl involved in the murder robbery, where she works, with strip club, and where
is that
she lives.
snitching though? I've heard from
Hell
people.
yeah, that's snitching. See, this is the part.
Hold on. If I'm a street dude, let's say me and you are street dudes, and they said, do you know where Wack works? And I said, I know Wack does podcasts or does interviews with DJ Vlad. Am I snitching?
Yes, you're snitching. In the context of Max B, you're snitching because if you know you just did a crime with somebody, then the police come and ask you where that person is that you know you just did a crime with, and you tell them that's snitching. Everybody trying to play stupid. It's you New York niggas, bro. Y'all be trying to be real biased, bro. you East Coast niggas is real biased. Like, come on now, that's nothing but snitching. Like, come on, dude.
Listen, let's paint the right picture. Academics.
Yeah.
This lady and this dude was involved in a murder robbery. We know you have some involvement as well. What do you know about them? She works at Scarlet Strip Club and lives at this location. They're letting him know she is an interest. He knows she's of interest because they put the play together.
The majority of you watching this video, you're not from the streets. You're not a part of the malarkey that is the streets. So you probably look at this and you're like, bruh, the police come to you and ask you, man, yo, where this chick at, man? We looking at her, right? And you know, man, you ain't commit the murder. You probably told them to go ahead and rob the person, but you ain't tell them to kill a person. At that point, is you really a co-conspirator? You told them fools, man, rob them tricks, bruh. You ain't tell them to kill them tricks. Now they got you involved in a murder investigation. Man, she over there, bruh. We understand it because we're rational, normal human beings who don't commit crimes. But when it comes to the crime world, everything short of telling police, talk to my lawyer, is snitching.
Bro, it's not. See, this one I hate what Flacco do sometimes and try to act like, no, that's irrational. He just said that's rational to us. No, I told him to rob him. I didn't tell him to kill him. You're irrational to think that during a robbery, someone can't get killed for $50,000. That's irrational to think, yeah, no, I told him to rob him, not kill him. So that if the police ask me where they at, even though I'm the one who told them to do it, and it's likely that since I'm telling their location, they're going to turn around and tell on me. Nigga, ain't nothing rational about that. The whole street is irrational. There's nothing rational about that. But if you are in that lifestyle, nigga, that's snitching, bro. It's very simple.
It's rotten. But I feel like why Wack 100 is currently getting so much pushback, because Wack is 100% correct. Like, Max B did in detail. Like, Max B 100% told he snitched. But why Wack is getting so many pushback right now is because Wack done exposed so many rappers in the last month that people is now like, man, can we enjoy just one rapper coming home, man? Can we enjoy just one person coming home, man? Man, what? That's that's the reaction. Like, they know Wack is right. Like, they know that Max B snitched, but they're like, man, we're trying to enjoy at least one rapper. Wack, bro, Pooh Shiesty came home, right? T Grizzly, right? Max B, right? Like, can we enjoy just one person, bro?
Anytime you give any information up on anybody else other than yourself, you're telling. And this is why your crowd is not going to understand. Our rules are our rules. We don't give a damn about what the civilians or the L7 thinks. The minute Max B told that detective where that woman lived and where she worked, and they apprehended her, she then told on Pooh Sims, who got 120 to life, and she did like 8 years or so. She went to jail as well. You tell it. And if you read the document, you're going to read.
But I heard she told on Max B as well.
Listen, it don't matter. He told on her first.
Yeah, this is a done deal, bro. Like Max B told, but the climate we're currently in, bro, we're so.
Max be foul in the motherfucker. If you say he not foul, something wrong with you. How you set the play? Tell on your not your sister. Tell on the female. You know what she gonna do. She tell on you and your brother. Your brother get 120 to life. You get 75 years, and then you give up on your brother after 20 years and say, forget what he trying to do. Forget his faith in coming home one day. I want to go home, and then you cooperate again. He snitched twice, if you ask me. That's 2 times.
Desensitized to telling nowadays, man, that unless we see you on a stand pointing a finger, it's gonna have little to no impact on you, man. Now, Wack would even go further. Wack would actually hop on a call from jail with Max B's brother, who is alleging that Max B told on him. Now, it's not really alleged because Max B confessed. Max B said, yeah, of course, I copped out. Yeah, of course I copped out. Of course I told them folks what they wanted to hear after 20 years, right? I told them everything. Because after 20 years, I'm on a 75-year sentence. Your forward appeal has been denied. You're not getting out anytime soon. You've been convicted. Why can't I tell? That's Max B's defense. But the brother believes Max B is still wrong because he's still trying to fight and still trying to get out of jail, and he's still filing appeals. So Max B copping out and giving them information and telling them everything is ruining his chances of ever getting out of prison.
Some shit like missing all this shit, but we went to the thing and found the real court documents. And regardless of the minister of word, what you were saying, what you were saying was in there. He definitely he told where that woman lived at, where she worked at. Like,
I've been saying that though, Wack. This ain't no see. Nobody want to listen to me because I ain't got no platform.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't can, so that's what it is.
On the phone right now. So here go the thing.
Oh,
right?
all right.
Now we got past that telling. Now here goes the next thing. We see in 2012, the appeal was denied, right? But then in 2016, he get a 55-year time reduction, right? Now I'm hearing about whatever went on with his attorney, but here goes the problem. If the attorney, it was misrepresentation for your defense attorney, right? Whatever the is going to go on, whatever the shit they saying is the reason why they're going to reduce your time, right? Then it's going to be documented. You can't find why he got the time reduction, bro.
Exactly. But now, look, this is what I'm on the process now. I just hired a new lawyer, so I got another lawyer, my lawyer, right? But I'm filing an appeal right now that I got going on. So I gotta, I'm about to get the paperwork because my lawyer about to get it. But you do know, right? Anytime that you take a sentence, this is anybody that got common knowledge. If you know, was anybody that been in the system. When you take a plea, you got to tell them what you pleaded to. You can't just take no plea and then walk out the courtroom like George Jefferson. It don't work like that.
But see what I'm saying? They're not saying he took a plea. He's saying because his attorney got caught doing some things or whatever.
Nah, that's not what fuck what he's saying. This my life right here, Wack. I'm telling you what happened. So what happened was his lawyer was his rap lawyer at the same time, right? So what he's saying is his argument was, okay, being that my lawyer was my criminal lawyer and my rap lawyer, he never told me about no deal. Had he told me about his deal, I would have took the deal. So now the court was saying, okay, this is a conflict of interest, right? So being that this is a conflict of interest, what they did was, supposedly what they supposed to do was, okay, we'll offer you the deal, right? Because they didn't want to overturn the whole case. So we'll offer you a deal, which was 20 years. But now, in the midst of taking this 20 years, you still have to give a factual basis for your plea. You can't just take the 20 years and that's it. It don't work like that in no court system in America. You got to explain to them why you taking this 20 years and what was your part in taking this 20 years. See what I'm saying?
So he got to give something up.
This might be one of the most clear-cut, open and shut case of snitching we've ever seen. But I feel like what Max B is doing and what others are not doing, Max B is handling this the right way. Max B has came home and Max B has not said a word about.
But yeah, man. So that's pretty much the end of it. But no, yeah, like I at least respect that. Thank you. He's for sure snitched. And then I heard of Max B. I'm young. I ain't never listened to his music. I'm not like finna go on no hate campaign against him. I'm not into all that. But yeah, man, snitching is snitching. I just don't like people biased about it. But appreciate y'all for tuning in. Shit, we gonna check out the next one.